The concept of the fragmentation of individual personalities in the context of urbanism refers to the idea that in densely populated urban areas, people often experience a disintegration of their personal identities and social connections. Urban life can be hectic and isolating, leading to a sense of disconnection. This is due to numerous factors like high stress, anonymity, and lack of community. Surprisingly, people sometimes find empowerment in this anonymity and new identities. However, this fragmentation can also lead to alienation. This fragmentation can occur for several reasons and has both positive and negative aspects. In cities, people encounter a multitude of diverse individuals from various cultural, social, and economic backgrounds. These interactions occur within neighborhoods and through institutions and groups they become part of. The city landscape fosters a melting pot of interactions that range from casual conversations to profound exchanges. Each interaction, whether fleeting or long-lasting, molds the residents' identities, painting a unique picture of their experiences. This intriguing blend of experiences, however, can also fragment individual identities as people adapt and present various facets of themselves to different groups. Large cities often provide a degree of anonymity. Urban expanses teeming with individuals offer a unique canvas of concealment. This obscurity, nestled amidst the hustle and bustle, is an experience shared by many urban dwellers. It's common not knowing your neighbor or the cashier at your local supermarket. This impersonal atmosphere, inherent in city life, can foster a feeling of disconnection. The communal ties that bind in smaller communities are stretched thin, sometimes to the point of snapping. It can make one feel as though they're an island in a sea of faces, engulfed in a profound solitude. This anonymity can lead to a sense of detachment from the community and even from one's own identity, as people might feel like they exist in isolation. Urban environments are generally typified by a broad spectrum of specialized roles, professions, and social niches. Individuals often multitask across several roles, including their professional lives, upbringing of their children, participation in community activities, and involvement in various passion groups. This spiraling dynamic of city life presents its unique challenges. The complexity of managing these diverse roles often breeds a sense of confusion and disconnection. People constantly grapple with aligning these divergent facets of their lives, which can lead to feelings of fragmentation. Traditional family structures and neighborhoods in urban areas are getting weak, which might lead to a lack of social bonding. The bustling urban life often lacks the close-knit relationships and communal spirit that rural or small-town areas boast of. The urban setting promotes individuality, but often at the cost of community interaction and support. This isolation is further aggravated by the high-stress lifestyle and lack of time for social engagement. Hence, urban dwellers might not have strong social support networks or kinship ties common in rural settings. This can lead to a sense of isolation and a lack of cohesive identity, as people rely less on familial or community bonds for their sense of self. In densely populated urban environments, relationships may frequently become more transactional and impersonal. The hustle and bustle can lead to people treating interactions as brief exchanges rather than meaningful connections. This lack of personal touch can stagnate the growth of deep, rich relationships. It can breed a mylus of loneliness in a crowd, isolating individuals amidst the teeming masses. This anonymity and the impersonal nature of interactions exacerbate a sense of disconnection, fragmenting the social fabric. It fosters individuals feeling like they're just one in the millions. Often, this results in the absence of those close, enduring relationships that are commonly found in smaller communities. The fragmentation of individual personalities can have consequences for mental health. This phenomenon of personality split is a potent source of psychological turmoil. The consequence of this is a profound sense of isolation, a feeling of being alienated, devoid of belonging. This emotional state can induce a high level of stress, leading to an increasing anxiety vortex and other challenges related to one's health. This turmoil may result in identity crises, causing individuals to grapple with self-perception continually. They may struggle to find a stable and coherent sense of self. It's important to note that while the fragmentation of individual personalities can be challenging and may contribute to certain social issues, this concept, daunting as it may seem, is a subject of much debate within the psychological community. Some argue that it's a natural part of human evolution. a way for us to adapt and respond more effectively to the ever-changing societal demands. Others argue that it's a detriment, a factor that contributes to the increasing rates of anxiety and depression in modern society. They believe that individuals become confused, lost in the myriad of personas they adopt. However, it should not be immediately labeled as a universally negative phenomenon. There are cases where it can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. Indeed, understanding and embracing our complex, multifaceted personalities can often lead to a richer, more nuanced understanding of oneself and one's place in the world. In other words, it is not necessarily negative in all respects.